Hello, students. We're doing nonverbal communication part 2 today. Um, you should have this paper with you, part 2, and it looks really similar to part 1. Don't get it confused, but we're going to continue on nonverbal 5 through 7. The first part, I added in this video. It's optional about pet peeves, but this FBI agent, this guy, he's now a YouTuber. He's a retired spy catcher. His job was to detect lies, read body language. He's an expert. We'll watch another video of him later. But first part, let's do the activity. You want to put the gesture on this side. You want to put what you think the meaning is on this side. Okay. The hunch. What does this mean? Body language wise. This is normal, but you want to try and figure out what the hunch is. I think this website is more for trying to figure out health issues. This is kind of the same thing. It's a hunch. It's more about back health, I think. Okay, I want you to focus on this negative approach. This person is leaning in and sticking the arm way out to shake hands versus this one. What does this mean? This leaning in. It is a bad approach. Take a guess. Okay, I want you to focus on this negative approach. Look at the distance between these two people. So you could name this close distance talking. What's the meaning behind this guy approaching too close? And you want to avoid this in the workspace, by the way. Don't approach too close to people. Believe it or not, some people do need to hear that. Okay, you might want to pause the video. You can put raised position, clenched middle position, clenched lower position. What do these mean? Pause the video here because I'm about to show you what they mean. Okay, the person would be more difficult to handle when the hands are held high than he would be with the person whom hands resting on the desk position. Like all negative gestures, some action needs to be taken to unlock the person's fingers. Interesting, huh? This means you're defensive, you're protecting yourself. So you need to play friendly to unlock the fingers so you can get to them, talk to them. This is kind of the same. You have the steeple, the top steeple, raised steeple, and the lowered steeple. What do these mean? All right. The raised steeple means the person is talking. The lowered means they're listening. Funny how they call it the steepler. You have a couple more, 3 more, I think. Okay, what does this mean? The seating position. What does this sitting position mean? All right, person on the left means they want to leave. So you could call this edge of your seat, and you can call this um, leaning back, kind of a power pose. I don't know why this website had to put that women do not like this. I think everyone hates this. A self-confident know-it-all. That kind of what it shows. Okay. Hunch. Going back to the hunch. Confident versus insecure. That's what those mean. These are, excuse me, these are at a subconscious level. You don't really notice you're doing it. So if you notice you're doing it, please straighten your back. Get your posture going. Remember, all this is for helping you succeed at an interview at the end of the year. Okay, more power poses, low power poses. All right. So you should be done putting in gestures right here. You should be done. Now we're moving on to what are some ways people compensate with body language. Watch this video, and then you can pause my video right here and watch that video on the PowerPoint slide. And yeah, see what this little kid's doing to compensate, because he's a little guy and he's trying to do what with his body language. Okay, let's move on to hand gestures. So this is number 5. You will have to watch a couple videos for this. So you can go ahead and put hand gestures right here, and they show emotional state of people. They show the emotional state. Now, what you can do is pause my video and go through these two videos right here. So hand gestures. Pay attention to the 5 hand gestures, so you can put it down here, so you can draw it out. One of them's pointing. One of them is like a wave. There's a fist. There's also the precision, the cut. Okay, and then there's one more in there, I think, at the end. And they're different types. So like the pointing, and then there's this kind of pointing. The fist, there's also precise way to do it. There's the cut. There's the hand wave. All these hand gestures in there. Go ahead and watch the video. But number 6, body posture. So if you're at home, you're sitting there in your desk watching this video, practice your body posture. I bet 90% of you are either slouching, okay, slouching like this, or lounging back. Body posture can be used to determine a participant's degree of attention or involvement during a conversation, just like I demonstrated. It can also give hints about personality characteristics, such as whether a person is confident, happy, friendly, or submissive. So it indicates characteristics and feelings and hints at their characteristics, okay? The interviewer will see how your posture is when you're sitting there or when you're talking to them. Be sure to give them a nice relaxed shoulder, straight back posture to show that you're confident, show that you're pleasant. Okay, this is for class students. I will judge your posture, but if you're at home, do this in your chair, do this in the mirror. So try them out. Try out leaning forward, attentiveness, and then try out lounging. Try out boredom, bad posture. All right, back to the video. Sorry, had to take a call. Yeah, so you can use body posture to express all these things. You can be apologetic, high status, flirtatious. And the difference could be as subtle as this. Suddenly I'm high status. This is normal. But if I stick my neck up a teeny bit, high status. All right, so you want to know what language you're pushing across when you're doing your interview. You want to be a nice balance of respectful and confident. Now let's go on to 7. Physical distance. All right, so you want to put that here. Physical distance. And you also want to put, it sets the tone for the conversation. All right. An employee who comes extremely close to speak with you while you're seated at your desk may indicate they have something confidential to say. So it's the seriousness. If your teacher comes really close to you and whispers some like, hey, when you did this, that was not good. Could you not do that, please? You have a serious tone. You want to avoid, if you're ever going to approach someone, get close, you want to avoid being creepy. And so other times, getting extremely close or touching someone as you speak could be considered intrusive or even hostile. Watch out. Don't be creepy. Keep it at 18 inches. All right. So you should practice professionally greeting with your parents. If you're doing this online, in class, we'll be doing this with me. I will judge your handshake, your posture, give you some other pointers. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.